METAMORPHOSES by Ovid. Book 15. Numa in the foundation of Crotona. Meanwhile the question is, who will sustain the burden of so great a charge? Who can succeed so great a monarch? For the throne fame, truth's prophetic herald, nominates illustrious Numa. He, not satisfied with mastery of the Sabine rituals, engaged his interest on larger themes and studied nature's causes. His pursuit led him to leave Curies, his native town, and reach the city that was once the host of Hercules. He asked the founder's name of those Greek walls beside the Italian shore, and one of the old citizens, well versed in lore of long ago, gave this reply. Jove's son, it said, returning from the ocean, rich with the booty of the herds of Spain, made happy landfall on Licinium's coast, and while his cattle grazed the tender grass, entered great Croton's hospitable home, and rested there, relaxing from his toils. And as he took his leave, "This place," he said, "shall be a city in your grandson's time." And true the promise proved, for there was born in Argos to Alemon a fine son named Maescalus, in all that time the most in favour with the gods. The club-bearer leant over him as he lay sound asleep, and said, "Away, go, leave your native land, and seek far distant Iser's stony stream." And, should he not obey him, added threats many and terrible. Then sleep and God vanished together. Maescalus arose and pondered silently what he'd just seen. Long was the conflict in his mind. The god commanded him to go. The law forbade his leaving. Death the punishment decreed for one who chose to change his fatherland. The gleaming sun had hidden his bright head beneath the ocean. Spangled night had raised her starry face. The same god seemed to appear, giving the same commands and adding threats, more and severer, should he not obey. He was afraid and made a start at once to move his hearth and home to a foreign land. Talk murmured through the town. He was accused of treason. When the prosecution's case was heard, no need of evidence, the crime patent and proved. Bedraggled in his guilt, raising his face and hands heavenwards, "Great God," he cried, "thou whose 12 labours won thy claim to heaven, I beseech thee, help me now. My crime was thy command." In days of old pebbles were used, black pebbles, to condemn the guilty, white to clear the innocent. Thus was the grim decision given then. Each pebble in the cruel urn was black, but when it poured the pebbles out to count, the hue of each was changed from black to white. So by the heavenly power of Hercules the judgment shone out bright, and Maescalus went free. He thanked his patron deity, and sailed with favouring winds the Ionian Sea. Neritum, city of the Salentines, he passed, and Sybaris and Sparta's town, Tarentum, Cyrrhus's bay, and Crimesa, and Iapygia's shores. His wandering course had hardly left those coasts before he found the Iser's destined estuary, and near at hand the mound wherein the hallowed bones of Croton lay entombed. And as the god ordered, he built his city's battlements, and named it from the hero buried there. Such were the place's ancient origins. Thus rose, as sure tradition certifies, the city set beneath Italian skies.